Welcome back. Glad you could join me again.
I support my fellow women, but truth be told, some of these women do not have the best intentions when it comes to dating, and that can ruin a good picture for the rest of us.
I hope you're focused and on your square. But can promiscuous women cause men to come off their square? In a sense that you're a focused man. You're on your path, your goals are in sight, but you have a woman. And you think everything's okay except for the fact that this woman, your woman you thought was your woman, please, she may have somewhat of a promiscuous nature, which means she's somewhat of a garden tool, in other words, just being nice, which means for all the goals you had in sight, for all the drive you have, this woman you care about so much could end up splintering, hindering, shattering, fracturing, your mission, your path, your journey, simply because she was led astray.
Proper garden tool.
Led astray by some next man or next mans, depending if it's a quick ting or a train, whatever.
What?
Seriously, this woman you may have cared about led astray so much due to her own promiscuous nature. And in seeking her pleasure, her hedonistic pleasures, she ends up ruining you as a man. So we're going to take a look at a video called How to Screen Out
Bullshit.
Promiscuous Women. In other words, how to spot a garden tool. You know, some men have garden tool sensors, which doesn't mean you can actually spot garden tools. And, yo, there's a garden tool over there. Look, hey, look, it's a lawnmower. No, but enough waffling. Let's begin. Karma Lifestyle. Teaching the art of dating. It's an art, you see. You don't just meet a chick and say you want to bang it. No, there's an art to the courting and dating. Oh, that was very epic.
Hello guys, thank you for joining me. It's me, Gabriella, your undercover agent from the female world, giving you the best honest female perspective in dating.
Undercover agent, really? Miss Gabriella, you could be a double agent. Yeah, pay attention, man.
Wouldn't it be a nice feeling if you could determine ahead of time if that potential woman is likely to stray?
Yep, like I said, man, if you have a garden tool sensor, you can spot a good garden tool, not a lawnmower, not flipping lawnmower, a proper garden tool.
Well, sometimes you can. I support my fellow women, but truth be told, some of these women do not have the best intentions when it comes to dating, and that can ruin a good picture for the rest of us. I've been getting emails from men on how they can quickly know if a woman is promiscuous.
Well, are those the only emails you were getting from men? Yeah, I'm just saying, they're probably sending you knob pictures as well. Seriously. Mature content.
Being the part of a dating company, relationship experts and dating coaches, I have more than enough proof of how infidelity causes pain in relationships. According to surveys done, it is actually the leading cause of most divorces. It destroys personal lives and disrupts your career. That is why I get it when men ask me for advice on knowing if a woman is promiscuous.
Well, in modern times, the answer is probably yes. It's probably yes. Not saying that modern women are very promiscuous in their hedonistic nature.
I'm free, I'm single, and I'm ready for me clit to tingle.
Proper garden tool.
And indulging in the hedonistic modern lifestyle. I'm not saying that, though it kind of is anyway. That's kind of what's happening anyway. But is it a wonder that more modern men are asking, yo, what's wrong with these women, man? What's going on? It's like they can't get enough attention or D or a bit of both.
So, gentlemen, how can you spot out promiscuous women? Early warning signs. Recognizing the red flags will allow you to know if she is seeking a long-term commitment with you. That way, you can avoid the jokers and focus your time and energy in building relationships with someone faithful who is willing to be exclusive with you. When around her, does she seem to be interested in other men?
Interesting question. The thing is, because so many women love attention, even if a woman isn't, a bit of a garden tool and she's not very promiscuous at all, she may just like the attention from other men. Thus, she may appear very flirty, very flirtatious, because the thirsting eyes of many men may actually turn her on, as it does many women. So even if she's not promiscuous, she could just be a woman who just likes to get, looked at and get more eyes than every other woman in the room. Like, F you other broads, I'm better looking than all of you. However, yes, she could just be a garden tool. She could just be very loose and she just can't get enough.
Does she have the wandering eye? Individuals on the dating scene who
She could have a lazy eye. Is that what you mean? She could have a lazy eye, I'm just saying.
Have not made up their mind or are not looking for something serious believe that having variety is what spices up life. For instance, such a woman will think that even when in a relationship with you, she still needs to constantly search for the next person.
Yeah. In some cases, you can call this hypergamy if the person she's looking for is in some way above you, or from her perspective above you. A man she can move up to, in other words, to upgrade herself. Yeah, please.
I'll be ready. Clearly, I'll be ready.
An upgraded woman is probably a feminist, but seriously, seriously. An out-of-date one, Windows Vista, seriously. No jokes, no jokes. Now, you see, the point for this one is, do men actually want women to be more promiscuous? I mean, to some degree. If we're going to talk about the oldest profession in the world, and buyers of said profession, is it a sense that, yes, some men obviously do want some women to be promiscuous because, so they can buy some vag if they want to. But is it a sense that nowadays, in modern times, more modern women have become this promiscuous woman where it's like you can't tell, is she a garden tool anymore? Is she just a regular woman? Or is the regular woman the garden tool? And the more restrained woman, the more decent woman? Is that what it's become nowadays with liberation? I'm just saying.
Some other indicators to infidelity may include not limited sexual attitudes and values that are not compatible or unexplained resistance to intimacy. They seem to have an interest in meeting other alternatives. For example, she's in dating apps while dating you. She cherishes her independence over a strong, intimate bond.
But is that not part of the strong, modern, independent women? I shouldn't have paused you at that face. Well, isn't that part of being a strong, modern, independent woman? To not need a man, to claim and own your independence as a woman and have the choice to spend as much time with yourself as you want to watching Netflix and all that crap.
Seriously, that's trash.
Or choosing to be with one of maybe a few or many men. So I get your point, Miss Gabriella, but then again, isn't that what modern women are anyway? Or, well, being taught to be,
Trust me on this, we easily give up our independence and try to settle down with a man we like and see a future with. So, the next time she tells you or shows signs of an open relationship, just run. They tend to have a very low commitment level within a romantic relationship, and this right here is a character that she has promiscuously written in bold black and white for you. This is just her way of telling you that she is always searching for a new and attractive romantic partner, and that you should not be offended when the next best thing comes along.
I've made this point before, and obviously many other people have made this point before as well. And it goes back to my point about modern hedonism. The constant seeking of pleasure. Some would say selfish pleasure, whatever, but modern times, the constant seeking of pleasure. So imagine many scenarios of certain people, and some of those people being women, constantly seeking the new thrill. A new man could be intriguing and fun, exciting, or she just wants some new D.
She wants the...
Find out about her standards and values. So, when is the right time to ask for her view on relationships?
Never, just don't care anyway, she's gonna lie.
Just like a woman.
I say sooner rather than later. This is for the same reason that people are more likely to cheat if their values and attitudes are not compatible with each other.
Some people cheat because they want to cheat, not because they have any values, okay, anything about any values or anything like that. They just want to bang someone else. Both men and women. Yeah.
But it should not come out as a cross-examination, because this might push her into a defensive mode. A casual and straightforward talk about relationships in general, not yours specifically, can reveal some relevant information about her beliefs and views. Also, her social media might be a good starting point.
Or a good finishing point. Yeah, a good finishing point. This point here is too common nowadays. It's too common because damn near every woman you meet is going to have a social media. She's going to be raptured and enraptured, maybe in some way or some form, by social media. So the thing is, for a majority of women you meet, a lot of them may have tons of simps in their inbox, their DMs, whatever, just following them around the internet, stalking them online, whatever, which then again paints another picture. It's very easy for modern women to be promiscuous. They have so many options. Tons of men trying to bang him.
This WAP is on fleek.
So it's not difficult for any woman to let one of those thirsty men get to her. But then again, has it changed women so much where we kind of prefer some to be more promiscuous, to have your fun and get to the point and not deal with the extra crap. Because now more than ever, it's easier to understand that she's not yours. It's just a turn.
Many people view it as a safe place to express their sexual opinions, especially when they follow online groups of like-minded enthusiasts. Trust your guts. If something just seems to feel off, then it means you are not comfortable with the vibe she is bringing.
Or you ate something bad, or she fed you something bad. Yeah, pay attention, man, pay attention. She may want to give you the runs so she can cheat on you and go bang some other guy.
If you are okay when around other people except for her, something must be wrong. I know it seems far-fetched, but you cannot dismiss your body's vibe if it's trying to pass. If you're on your toes most time that she's around, then even your sleep schedule changes. This is not the effect of being in love, but rather a way of your body switching to alert mode.
Just means she's a controlling broad. A high-maintenance, controlling, overbearing broad.
When you're trying very hard to keep that relationship afloat, chances are very high that it will end in disaster. She alleges and tries to prove that you are promiscuous. A woman who accuses you like this simply cannot understand how a decent-looking person like you could say no to suitors, especially when she cannot do that.
Yep, there you go, man. Proper garden tool.
Proper garden tool.
And imagine how strange it is that you may find more men nowadays that are more dignified than women, which doesn't make sense. It's like, why is a man you dignified? Shouldn't you be trying to smash down as many chicks as possible? However, it can be dangerous. But then again, are women becoming the ones who are more sexually freaky than men? More risk-taking sexually than men? Or have they always been so? Yeah. Some of you know the answer already.
It is called projection. She is just subconsciously projecting how she would act if she finds herself in that position. So, if any guy accuses me of something like that, I immediately know we need to go our separate ways.
Silence, you fool!
Okay, so the point is, for lots of men, women being more promiscuous is not actually good, especially for those men looking for wives. On the other hand, some women will say, well, it's none of your business how many partners I actually have. And then men will say, yeah, it does matter. Yeah, it does matter. I don't want my kids to one day realize that their mother's a flipping garden tool. Here, woof woof, as men, yeah. In other words, focus, observe, remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.